Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Here we are again. We're in Gallows Rock still. Basically, I stopped here because it was kind of funny. I was running out of battery, and I also had to go get my wife from work. And right as I was telling you guys, hey, thanks for watching the channel, my battery completely died, and I had to go get my wife anyway. So it was like trying to get everything done all at once. But hey, trying to push through and get stuff done because I want to keep caught up. I do really want to focus on getting this done. Right now, this lock is messing with me. I don't mind though. It's busy, but it's good to get stuff kind of done. So, and also I don't have to work tomorrow. So yay! Okay, come on now. Come on. This is master lock. You know, you don't really technically have to put points in locksmithing because it always comes around. Depends on how your character goes. Sometimes I don't pick at all. I just like to wander around Skyrim. Come on. Oh, there we get the tug right there. There we go. Close right there. Oh no, maybe a little bit down. Right in there. There we go. Oh no, right there. Almost. We're right in that zone there. In here. Oh, that's close. It's close. It's very close. Right on the edge. Right on the edge. Right there. There we go. Wait. Oh no, almost. It's right there. It wants to, but it just did not pull over. Bam! That's what I'm talking about right there. And you know, I'm already overloaded, so I'm gonna go ahead and keep rolling through here with my load, and we will get out of this situation later. I'm not picking up everything, but there's some specific things I am picking up. And me and AL are walking through. The thing is, I got to be ready because typically when you're a mage, the enemies, when they know you're around, they'll run straight for you. And I know if you ever fought the Skinner, is the main kind of bad guy in here. He's the main boss that basically runs around skinning, taking werewolf hides. So that's who we're fighting against. Him and the Silver Hand. We don't like the Silver Hand. Actually, you know what I forgot to do when I was back there? Hold on. There's a tradition I just missed. That's what I get for switching from one character to the next. Actually, I'm working on the Civil War from the Stormcloak side because I've got a collection for General Tullius's armor, which is you can only get when you kill him, basically, unless you port it in the game. Now I could port it into the game, but what fun would that be? Oh, I must have chewed on that guy already. Unless my ring came off. Is my ring on? Pretty sure it is. Yeah, I'm still ready, but actually, though, that's the problem is I didn't have anybody in the Civil War on that side that could go and get his armor. So sometimes, yeah, I could probably port it in. But it's also fun to take a character and kind of take them from the ground up and get them to that point. Like basically, I made this guy an Altmer Grand Champion, and he's a pretty fun character right now. We'll see. Basically the main character is just like this guy. My character for this main channel, my main channel is this, the Legendary Survival. And I did it once as a red guard in survival mode. This guy's in survival mode, but he's a Bosmer mage. So basically, I'm going to do one of each race. So who knows how long it'll take me to do it. I've done it once with the red guard. It took me 280 some days. We'll see how long it takes me to get this guy done. I think some will be different though, because I've already completed everybody, so I already got the trophy. So some things I don't need to do again, but some things I do. I've done this before actually, playing a Bosmer with the mirror's ring on. It's one thing I typically do if I have a Bosmer. Normally they always go and get Nymir's ring, just because it's supposed to be that they have this green pact where they eat people. And and the funny thing is that there's really no way to simulate that in game. So it's one of the things you do is you go and you get the ring, and then you have the ability to eat people. I started doing that when I made my own races. Several times. There's a couple of different races I made, but the one they were called the Seishi is what they call them on in Akavir. A long time ago, they were a race of people that would eat like other people, make slaves of them and stuff like that. They're pretty horrible creatures. But I made a creature called the Seishi in a mod. And I was trying to get them near a thing where they could eat people, but it wouldn't let me. Trying to create a character that would do that. I'm not skilled enough modder to do that. But what I did do is every time I played a character from that race, I would always go and get the Nymir's ring, because that's the only ability where you can do that, where you can eat off of people. So. That's in my legendary game. That's where all my modding was done. I have mods on this, but I haven't modded it myself, and I don't plan to. Like this one, just be unique, just horror. I'm thinking about looking though for a mod that does, like, generally it's like gloomy and dark like I want at night. But I'd like to get a gloomy and dark in the daytime as well, where it rains more often. I have to look around. There's another couple of my mods that seem like they're not working. They work better in my legendary game than here. One is the Oblivion series. That's up by Solitude, and it's supposed to kick over as soon as you hit 32nd level is when it will kick over and pull you into the game. But or open the portal to the Oblivion plane, but for some reason it hasn't been working. I can run right up to the Gates of Solitude and it doesn't work. Hey, rock warbler got away. There it goes. I got it. So I may have to disable that one and look for a singular one, because it was supposed to be a combination, both of them together, and the one Morthal didn't work. And the one at Solitude worked, but it was it stopped working now, so I have to disable it and re-enable it just to see what happens. So when you mod games, you always want to be careful kind of what games you put in, what mods you put in, and keep track of what mod you put in. I'm pretty selective on mine. I usually make sure most of the mods I look for is that they only require the base game. That's what I look for most often. Because if it requires you to put a bunch of other mods in it, something goes wrong with any one of those and you can lose the ability to do whatever it's doing. So I always figure if I'm going to get a mod, I should get something that just relies on the base game and nothing else. No other kind of like things that are needed. Unless I know what those things are and specifically how they work. So those are my criteria here. You can have whatever criteria you want if you want to mod a game.
Getting
like I'm really tired.
careful. Their leader is a tricky one. They
You're right.
call her the Skinner. I don't think I need to tell you why.
You're right. I do need to be careful. Let's see if I can sleep in this bed. Ooh. AL is probably like, what the hell? Why'd you go to sleep? It's a survival thing, baby. I mean, she's really taller than him, isn't she? She's almost got like a little head, almost a head taller than he is. He's a little fellow. Yeah, she said the Skinner's tricky. He's not tricky. He just freaking comes dead after you. I already know freaking from past experience. As soon as you cross the threshold, he's gonna come right at you with Vaseline and razor blades. I got this area is always glitchy too. Did you see how it blinked just then? It's a very glitchy area. So yeah, I'm gonna save before I go in there. Just so in case it glitches out on me or anything like that. I'm gonna lead with the ash spawn, so open the door, ash spawn, and storm after knock. See, I told you.
That's the best you can do?
See, I told you. Yeah, he ain't giving me a chance. You know what? I usually don't do it, but he's not giving me a chance. You wanna do that dance, bitch? We're gonna do that dance. Okay. Boot helmet. Where's my boots at? And I'm definitely gonna eat your ass. Gloves. A shield. That's another reason that I put health in my mages, because just situations like this. See, now he's got to think again. He's like, oh, fuck, this motherfucker put some fucking armor on. Yeah, bitch, I did. Just remember to heal in between in case he gets a crit off on you. Pitch! There you go. Try to run past my spells. I'm gonna eat your ass too. Yeah, I did get down and get on my knees and freaking pull the feet off your ass. Fucker. serious. You know, I told you that was coming. That she was gonna come in there and try and freaking come and take me out. But that's the reason a long time ago that I was like, okay, yeah, as a mage, survival mode. Let me put more points in my um, in my health. I'm going right back to my road, motherfucker. Anyway, enough of my foul language. Where'd my boots go? You messed up my damn clothing apparel thing. I had some red boots on too. Here's my red boots. I had some gloves on. Here's my gloves. I need to switch my gloves. Got a backpack. I don't need a shield anymore. And the offhand my freaking spell here. Yeah, you have to be prepared to be a fighter if you need to as a mage. I don't care what anybody says. I've done straight mage before with only 100 freaking health, and it was just a painful experience. I don't think anyone should have to go through. So now I do. Usually I only do about 200, but since I'm in survival mode, I've been beasting it up a little bit. Just because the game can get that fucking hard. Especially in legendary survival. I've been kind of doing what I need to get by, so. Every one of y'all got 8. In case there's somebody else running around in here. I should carry actually, if I could get away with it weight-wise, I've been trying to keep my weight low, but I should carry a set of armor with me. Just already smith set. So I know what I'm putting on when I put it on. I might just keep the Skinner's armor and put that on. Wearing the Skinner's armor. Actually, there's a
Somehow they managed to kill Spion. He was one of the strongest we had, but numbers can overwhelm. He should not have come without a shield brother. Get out of here. I'm going to make sure we get the last of them, and see if there's any information to be gotten from the bodies. You and I have work to do. The Silver Hand will tremble at our sight. The Silver Hand has been one group that's hidden out in Whiteman. Get it back, for the honor of us all.
Okay, I'm gonna go up and take off Score's body. I know she don't want me to. I'm gonna raid Score first. Yeah, I ate off a Score. Right in front of her. She's like, what the fuck, dude? Stop eating off my man. Okay, hold on 1 second. Yeah, I'm ripping everything out. There's a few people you're going to have to fight when you leave, but this is pretty much going through the companions quest line. Get Score's armor and stuff. Yeah, but being made, you see how most of the people ran out in that hallway? They were looking to get some. That's what they were looking for. They were looking to freaking take me out, make me go back to my save point. Nope, not this kid. I always felt that Bosmer were kind of like the barbarian side of elves. Out in the wild. I couldn't just go with basic robes. You don't really like wild elf robes. I guess there might be a mod. I've seen some mods on different robes. Not all of them were that impressive. There are green robes that you can get. In Skyrim, there's actually a green set of robes. Usually you can only get a green and a red set. You usually don't only get them from your kids. If you have kids, they'll bring them home, put them in the thing. Yeah, one nook and cranny, because on the other side of this door, you're gonna get attacked. It's not safe yet. So get this out here, and yeah, there's always a dude in there. When you go leave, there's always somebody in there. You be pulling some chunks out of her ass. Anyway, we are finished with this. One thing I'm going to do though is taking everything I can, but one thing I want to do is I'm going to have to leave here, get my horse, and come back. But even if you leave here, as long as you come like straight back and you don't take several days to do it, stuff is usually right here. So you can always get the treasure you want to keep. I'll just dump things in the chest outside. And I'll run over to, I think its closest place is Windhelm. Yeah, to where this place is, or actually the closest place is, I got a house in Gallows Hall, actually. I think it might be close. I might just walk there and put my stuff inside there. I own the house, but I don't live there, but it's one I just took early on in the game. Because it was free. It cost nothing to get it. And all the houses, honestly, nowadays are like, I don't know if people are like the Khajiit chest and stuff like that. They're like, oh, you shouldn't pull from. But if you take all the houses that are free or easy to get, they're pretty much like a chest. Go in and grab everything and sell it. There she goes. She's trying to leave now. She didn't wait around. You're supposed to be in a grieving, girl. Yeah, if you didn't know, that's AL is and Skewer technically have a thing. If you listen to the conversations that the group are having in there, they'll tell you certain things, but that's the general belief. That's why she won't take Purity at the end. She wants to be in the hunting grounds with Skewer. So even if you marry her, she's still fiending over Skewer. Yeah, look, there's Mira's Pond is right over here. Yeah, I can walk there. I won't force you guys to watch me. I'll pause the game, but I'm right close to my other house. So yeah, it's not far. It's right over here. I know there's a bunch of mud crabs down there when you get there. So my troops might have to fight off some mud crabs getting inside. I don't know if they're still there. They were there last time I was there, but I just took the house like right when I first started the game, before I even had any real good money. When I first got to Whiterun, I took a carriage up here and ran to the house to take everything out of it, basically, just to get a starting thing. I know some people say when you have the Realms of Lorcan, they said, why don't you just do like every other noob and take everything out of the land when you're there? I'm like, I'm a realist. If I say I'm going to play a game from basic, whether I have Realms of Lorcan or not, I'm going to walk out in rags just like everybody walks out of Helgen. Other than about the same materials and stuff like that. I probably came out worse because usually in Helgen you can walk out with everybody's armor and everything. I didn't come into the game like that. I just kind of like, did what things I could, sold what I could, and then, can I walk here? I gotta watch, because sometimes you'll see one of those freaking things coming. Oh shit, I'm freaking in a bucket of water. I forgot about that. Where's my spell for, do I have my flame cloak? My flame cloak on. There you go. I'm stupid. I jumped in the water and didn't have my flame coat on. Started freezing right away. Oh, there you go. Just thinking, no, I think all the mud crabs are gone. They did attack me once when I first got here. You go inside, there's nothing inside, or there shouldn't be anything unless it respawns. Those things should be gone. And I am going to go get some sleep while I'm here. I think I got one upstairs I don't have to go to. I don't think I got to go downstairs. I was thinking I have one upstairs here. Now that's when you get the house. There's a mat on the floor, so you can get in this dream state, so you can win that, so you can open the house up. You know what? I'm not gonna sleep. I mean, I'm cold, but I'm not like super cold. I'm gonna shove everything in this box, and I'm just gonna go get my weight down, and then I'll go and get my chariot, my horse, and then get it that way. And shove everything in here. That way I can transport it to my house later. I don't even have to do it right now. That way I don't have to delay you guys on watching time. I know you guys are watching the show and you're just like, dude, we really gotta sit here and like watch you like go through every single thing. Nope. Just dumping my shit. I'll come back and do this later. One time, in fact, when I did this with my main character, I forgot where I put everything because I didn't have this house then, and I forgot that this was here, and I just went down to the river. I ended up jamming everything in a chest down there, but then I forgot to go back. And later on, it was several levels later, I was like, hey, where did I leave all that stuff? I was looking for like the wolf armor. I couldn't find it. I was like, where the hell did I leave that at? And it was here it was down in that shack by the river. I went back and luckily it was still there. Because I went back and watched the video. That's one good thing about making videos. You can always go back and see kind of what mistakes you made. And I actually had to go back and watch the tape to see where the hell I'd put everything. It was pretty funny. I found it funny. You guys might not find it funny, but I found it funny. And actually, I'll tell you, making videos, it actually makes you really think about how you actually play. Because then you go back and you're like, okay, did I really do that? Yes, I did. I've got it on tape. I did exactly that. Not too bad. Let me drop a few more things and I should be able to just go ahead and take off. Actually, you know what I'm going to drop? I'm going to drop ingredients. Ingredients I can always come back for. That way we can just go straight to wherever she said that. Oh, I got 42. What's called? No wonder I'm freaking overloaded. Yeah, I had 42 salt pile. And now I want to get some back. Because before I take off, I'm going to cook. Get about 20. Yeah, because I'm sleepy, but I'm not super sleepy. But I can't cook stuff that is vegetable based. Yeah, actually, I can't even do the hot stuff because it's got vegetables in it. Actually, yeah, that's vegetable too. There's no vegetables. All that and all I can make is some rabbit haunch. There you go. Yeah, we're still alright though. Where does she want me to go next? Where's the next location? The next location is right over here. Voltham Towers, I've been there before. I think the best location for Voltham Towers though is to go back to Whiterun by the carriage. Do the carriage from Windhelm to Whiterun and come back to it. When I get some guardians up while I'm running. My survivor, Elijah Survivor, he relied on Atronachs at the beginning, but as he got higher in level, he didn't. It was a point I just stopped using them altogether. I put them up for fun now. Mostly the Guardian, the Golden Warriors from what's called. I'll put those up just kind of for fun. I call them my girls, just to have them, run along with me. But I don't really actually need them. But I also did something a lot bit different than this guy. This guy, I'm not doing any enchanting. So he's kind of like my Vigilant. I'll use stuff that has enchantments on it, but I'm not enchanting anything myself. So he's got a lot more restrictions than my other character did. Because my first character, the Survivor, he was a jack of all trades. And jack of all trades means they get to do whatever the fuck they want. Basically, as long as they become, highest level they can get or whatever. And so basically, he did some resto loop. Not a great deal, but it still became a great deal at some point. And pretty much I can make stuff to, one-shot everything if I really need to. But generally, I'll reduce it back. I carry a second set of armor that makes it where I can't do as much. So it's really up to you how you play your games. I put rules on mine because it makes me kind of think about making the characters completely different in their play styles. So while there's some similarities with my first play style, with this guy, I don't think there's similarities with the... he's not similar at all to my survival mode character. Oh, frozen. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I'm back. I had to go kick me back to when I left the what's called, but the flame lurker attacked me and my group as soon as I came out of the building. Basically, the game got mad because I got by without freaking getting an attack, so he decided to attack me. You know he's messing with a hazard class mage, though. Give me your frost sauce, bitch. I'm about hazard class because once you get more than one skill kind of up, you're a hazard to everybody around. You're causing damage. And even the Skinner, he's probably surprised. He's like, oh shit, this motherfucker put on some damn armor and hit me with a freaking mace hard. You know, I threw some slots up in that shit. Man, bring your shit, man. Don't come at this mage hard, man. I'll beat your ass. I think it was a she, though. Beat the Skinner's ass and then ate her. Yeah, I wish there was some like barbarian robes. I think the robes now, the cloaks that I got, the wolf cloaks, those are technically clothing, so those look very barbaric. But because I'm in the realm of Lorcan as a mage, I can't wear armor. I lose points if I'm wearing armor. I have more magic because I don't wear armor. Yeah, I think the game does that. When you get a pull fast one on it, it gets irritated if you like don't have to run into the horrors they're trying to give to you. I almost said the wrong place. White Run. Yeah, they're like trying to take me out because all of a sudden I had to go back to the door, but then all of a sudden there's a flame lurker coming. It's like, come on, man. I wasn't even going to show you guys that, but as soon as I saw the flame lurker, I was like, okay, let me turn the camera back on so you can see what kind of madness the game is trying to put me through. I'll tell you what, I'm not even going to go get a camp. This place does just fine down the road here. It's warm enough down here. I got to go to Volthene Towers, which is not, it's not a closed-in dungeon. It's the one that's right by the river, and it's got a thing, but they got archers on the other side. They're really hard to get to, so they try and take you out from the road. Well, anybody traveling that road has probably fought there because they run out the road and basically demand a toll. And if you tell them you're not going to pay, then they go about their way of trying to attack you. I'm going to get a nap before I head there. Do 4 hours, that should be fine enough because it's morning, so that'll get me back up to full mageness. Come on, Aura, let's go. Yeah, music. It's like a melancholy feel goes over my mind when I like hear that music. It's like Skyrim. Just riding through the what's called thing, just chilling out, relaxing. I have. My wife thinks I'm addicted now because I've been putting out these videos. But I don't think it's. I think the videos is more. It's more not really about putting out addicted to the game. It's about kind of trying to get your. Well, I guess if you could call it a message or kind of your view out of what you think about the game. Somebody else said they were going to do the game. They hadn't thought about playing it in a long time. I was like, dude, do it. Put your game out there. Let people see what you're doing. See your style. The way I look at it, I've been playing long enough that I might give you new information, or I might find out things or do something a different way than maybe you do, that you see a different way of looking at things. So, oh, this guy. You know what? Not muffled. You know, I'm giving him the pride of her stag. You're getting some bears, dude. The bears. My bears, they're lazy though. They'll fight, but then as soon as anything happens, they'll lay down. See, look at them. Oh, they're gonna follow me now. But sometimes they just lay down. It's like, you guys are so lazy. You know, we gotta fight this dude. You know we bringing some bears up in there, did you? Oh, that's one of those hunger things. I can't stand those things. The mage is still up there. Let's give him the business of one of each. I don't have any. Oh, I don't have any magic left. I don't have any potions left. They're messing around with your bullshit, and I ain't got no magic left. But I take you with a club, dude, and I'm gonna eat you too. Yeah, I'm out of magic juice, man. I don't know if I can take this Vaulting Towers or not. I'll try, but this thing has a danger heart on it. The first time I saw one of them fucking things, man, it was creepy as fucking chasing me down the road. I was like, what the hell? I just loaded these horror mods in on Halloween night. It was super dark out. I was freaking running, and that thing was freaking behind me. I was like, what the fuck is that? I was freaking out. I was like, oh my gosh, run. It was too much fun. Should be good to get this one. That's Vaulting Towers up ahead. See the bridge going across the river? It's like a tower on this side, and then there's a bridge going across the river. And I got a little guar coming up here trying to chew on my leg. Hold on, what the heck are you doing, bitch? have to fight them, girl. You acting like you ain't gonna have to fight them. Well, they're already all shooting at me. She got popped. Where'd she go to? Lightning bolted her. I don't see where she bounced to though. Yeah, they usually try and rob you, but since they're silver-handed, I guess they're just coming straight out the 8 bottle. There it goes. There's a big boss. Get distracted by another purple witch call here. Was Gary to run on me. I'm trying to ghost me over one here for a thing. Stay up here close. Motherfucker, I seen him. I knew he saw me through the door. Let's see if I can range him. Actually, the flame Atronach is freaking lighting him up. Look at that. She freaking took him down. Go, girl, go. Sometimes my Atronachs don't do the coup de grace, though. They'll get, like, close, but they won't finish the job. So you have to do the calling around. And it's like, okay, just finish the job. Do I see anybody else? We'll put somebody else up here. Where you going, Ash Spawn guy? Get up here. I need to stop grabbing vegetables. sure I can clear this area out, that this area is good to go and clear, because it's not, I'm going to be in trouble. Somebody's up here. Not real big trouble, but kind of trouble. I need to make sure I can take out whoever's up here. Pretty good job. The quest for the companions is not really long. It's I think it's like 3 times I do this, and then we go for the Glenmoral Riches, and then it goes really fast from that point. There's like 3 things you have to get for fighting the Silver Hand, and once the Silver Hand's fought and done, you're good. Okay, I don't see anybody else over there. I think they've taken out everybody. People fell in the river or something. I don't see any hostiles. Yeah, the reason you go slow, I would take I was going to take the Steed Stone like my first character did, survival mode, but I really don't want to do that, because I think having the Mage Stone is a lot better for him, because it makes my spells go up a lot faster too. I take the vegetables though. I can't eat them, but I can sell them, bitches. This is what I need to see. Let me go ahead and put an Ash Guardian out just in case there's somebody roaming. I did see my witchcraft took this guy mostly down. This archer. Thought there were 2 over here though. Haha. I think that's augmented my eating though in survival mode. So if you ever want to kind of add to your delicacy in survival mode, freaking get the ring of the mirror. Anytime you fight somebody, chow down. I know it's disgusting. Hold on a second. Yeah, I can have a warped mind and a sick sense of humor, but that comes from being too long in life. I've seen too much crazy things. Too many crazy things to think normally. And after 26 years in the military, I can make a joke about anything. Especially as a cop. Oh, there's usually, as Gary said, there's some treasure up here. I mean, this thing is what I'm coming for. A piece of wool thread. But there's also some. Usually there's like a bow of fire up top. A couple of these things are standard that every time you play the game, it's always there. I really need to sleep, but it saves the game too when you do that. Take a break and sleep. You always come back to that point. If something happens, usually I don't have things happen because I'm pretty slow about how I do things. Worst thing happens to me when you see Bow of Embers. Worst thing that happens to me is when real life interrupts what I'm doing. I'd be in the middle of the game, and it used to be my kids. They would come in with anything. Dad, what about this? Oh gosh, let me stop. Okay, I'm stopping. I'm stopped. I think that's true for everybody. It's not just games. I mean, even if you watch football games or whatever it is your hobby is, life will interrupt it at some point. The thing I like about the game of Skyrim is that, like I said before, building characters is one of my big things. I like having different builds. But also the thing is, it's digital. I don't have to get, even though I have several builds, they don't lay around my house. I don't have to pick them up. There's right here in the computer. One-stop shopping. Look, I see a couple bodies down there by the river, so you gotta sweep down there to get all the gear. I know you guys are probably like, why are you getting all this gear? Well, selling stuff does build points for speech. And then also, being a mage, you need to kind of like ramp up everything you can. Well, just in my opinion, if you're going to be a mage, you gotta, take time, pick up all the gear, bring it back, get it sold. Hopefully my horse didn't move too far. But I'm not going to go directly back to AL. I'm going to go and get my gear. My horse did leave. Where'd it go? Which direction? Come on, horse. Where'd you go? I know my horse is going to be half the battle. I know I caught my horse when it was on the run. I don't really see it this way. Let's go back and look the other way. Look high as well, see if it's on a cliff. If I don't find him here real soon, I'll just leave it till next time, because basically I'm going to have to do some maintenance of going around and picking up everything. And I'm sure you guys don't want to sit here and watch me wander around looking for my horse and like picking up crap and looking for bodies. So with that being said, and me with the missing horse on the peninsula, I might have to walk back to Whiterun. I don't think so, but I might. Oh, I think I got him. There he is. That's my horse. That wasn't a body down there. That's my horse down there hiding. Oh, there is a body too. Maybe he killed that guy. The body down here, and my horse. Well fed. Yeah, survival mode, getting the mirror's ring. I'm gonna add that too. I'm seriously, I've got a list. I'm actually gonna publish it like a little book about survival mode. And I'm adding that to the list of if you don't want to starve, get Nyrl's ring. You can definitely stay well fed with Nyrl's ring. I don't see any other bodies in the water. That's truly funny. Oh, there's another one right here. Not in the water, but kind of close enough. I don't know if he jumped or what. Anyway, we're gonna let's ride back to Whiterun and I'll save there. I'll go ahead and turn into Ayala. That way you guys, it's like completion. I don't want to have too many shows where I like stop. Oh yeah, I'm gonna stop right here. There's nothing more for you to see. Don't look behind the mirrors. There's nothing more for you to see. I don't care if people watch me. It's just I think you would find it very boring. There's a main mundane thing of putting things in a shelf and oh, I forgot to put it on that shelf. Oh, let me go back and put this here. Oh, let me go get this. Let me do that. It can become monotonous. So let's head back, but we will go back and talk to Ayala and get our next quest, so that way I know where we're going. I was glad we knocked these two out. This quest finished the last one and then knocked out the first one for the silver hand. Cause I think there's only 2 other things that we got to do. That one's random too. It doesn't always come up in Vaulting Towers. It can come up in any of the locations. Every bandit there, they put the item there, and every bandit there becomes a silver hand. Some have silver swords and some don't. Another advantage of going back right now is that that I already cleared the road, so I already killed everybody along this road. So I get to stop after I talk to Ayala. I'll save, and then I will upload this one today. Trying to get ahead between today and tomorrow. And as soon as it finishes uploading, I'll make a next one. But I'm going to start scheduling my time so it does kind of easier for you guys to fit into your schedule. If I have specific time slots that certain things will play. That's the goal. This guy's pretty cool as a mage, I think. I'm getting better with my freaking destruction. Yeah, I'm gonna look for a mod like that. More storms and rain in Skyrim. Like during the day, like dark and gloomy. Get like this, like look all the time. Like that, like as bright as it gets during the daylight hours and then really pitch black at night. That would be too fun. What are they trying to fight? I don't know what they're trying to fight. I'm not fighting anything. Oh, it might be a dragon coming. I don't know. We are back in Whiterun. Everybody's closed. All the businesses are closed, so we have to deal with that. But that's fine. Not killing anything.
They're reforming the Dawn Guard.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. You ain't gonna join nothing.
Tending your house? You smell like a wet dog.
First it was my breath, and now it's you smell like wet dog.
Locks around here. going to have a real problem.
Now I'm walking, I got this freaking guard that's just basically walking behind me, telling me everything,
Conjure me up a warm bed, would you?
repeating every line, every single line. Go ahead, dude. It's getting irritating. He's literally walking behind me, repeating every line that he could think of as a guard. Hell, summoner, brew me an ale. That was funny. That dude was just running his trap. I haven't rolled it yet, but I would think it would be funny if I had to do one of these playthroughs as a complete vampire. Like, I did my one as a vampire, but she only did Dawn Guard. I didn't take her through everything. In fact, that's the only two things she's done. She became a vampire, went out and once she became a vampire lord, she just ran around and kept killing people until she got all of her skills maxed out so I could get the trophy. But I've never done a truly vampire like playthrough where you're trying to play through all the quest lines as a vampire. The hardest thing about it was when her was doing, because I did the traditional, my way of doing a vampire is different than other people's. I treat the sun as it is truly like going to kill you if you stay in it. Even though it doesn't, that's how I role play it. So she was literally doing everything at night. And it is super cold in Skyrim. And don't turn into a vampire lord because it can get you killed.
I don't think anyone's caught on to our little campaign yet. Another piece of glory. Good work, Shield Brothers. Good that you're so eager. I've caught wind that one of the brighter silver hands has been sniffing around the rift. If you can sneak into their camp and steal his plans, you'll have the advantage.
Okay, we finished Retrieval, now we're still in plans. Okay, you guys, that is it for today. That's all I have for today. I'm going to go ahead and continue to go ahead and clean my character up by getting all this stuff and get it ready to sell it all. And going back and get the other stuff. But hope you guys enjoy the channel. We'll be back again here tomorrow. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And we'll keep bringing content on a daily basis. You guys have a good day. Out here, bye.